Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. I am so sorry as I posted on my YouTube channel, as I posted this morning I believe, I lost or I don't know what happened, but I lost the audio file for this episode, for the episode 6 and 7. Originally I recorded episode 6 and 7, and then of course I don't know what happened. I think I lost the saves of the audio, or I don't know what happened, but in general, just I lost the file. So this episode will be pretty much 1 hour long, but it will be the composition of two different episodes that I cut and edited with this voiceover that I'm gonna do. Here on screen you can see what I did to our characters, what I did to the king, Kim Callum, his queen, and we are seeing Prince Arthur, if I remember correctly. And we are seeing also a little bit what I did to our characters. Here we can see Princess Susanna. I customized them a little bit. I put some headwear to them, some circlets, and that's it. So all the right now, this I think that this is Prince Callum or somebody. So right now we are in Wales. We are in our unified Wales with our King Callum. Pretty much this episode will cover all the life of King Callum until his almost death. We are gonna see, I'm almost sure, his death in the next episode. We were actually thinking of here I was actually trying to understand a little bit better the kind of alliances that we were establishing, or what we had. We are allied with the king of Scotland, with the Duke of Munster. But we were actually thinking of, if I remember correctly, eliminating the alliance that we have with the King of Scotland, because in the future we would like to attack Scotland. Okay, this is our younger brother. Of course, guys, it's like I have been. I don't really remember what we did in the episode, because I am recording this. Actually, almost 1 week later, I recorded the episode itself. So here we are actually breaking the betrothal, I think, with the king of with the prince of Scotland, if I remember correctly, between the Prince of Scotland and the Princess of Wales, the Princess Susanna. We had a little bit of difficulty with the Liberty faction from the lady from the Northern Isle. And then here I was actually illustrating the problem that we have with the Irish in the south of Wales, because when the Duke of Connacht will die, the southern portion of Wales will be inherited by the Kingdom of Connacht. So I was illustrating a little bit of that and how can we solve this problem. Pretty much this is what we were doing. Then I was actually trying to understand which kind of alliances we could do, and here I am allying myself through one of our sons to the King of Norway and the Queen of Scotland. I also tried with the King of Denmark, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Princess of Scotland with our son, with one of our son, and the Princess. Here I tried to marry her with the same child. In fact, I will end up by marrying her with another child of mine. If I remember correctly, guys, disclaimer, it's actually 1 week since I recorded these two episodes, episode 6 and 7, but this will come out as episode 6. Alliance, of course, we broke our alliance with the King of Alba, and we forged an alliance with the Queen of Sweden and the King of Norway. Yes, and here we are actually establishing our alliance with the King of Norway through Prince Callum, if I remember correctly, our second-born male child. We are gonna actually have a little bit of this episode will be, yes, there will be a little spoiler. We will have a war and we will have actually 2 wars, if I remember correctly. And we will pretty much strengthen our kingdom, focusing on our income and our prestige gain. This is pretty much what we are going to do, because we unified Wales, but we had pretty much some problems to meet. Because of course we just here we have the southern portion of Wales that got inherited by the petty kingdom of Connacht. Here we had another son that we called yes, I called him Stefan. Yes, exactly. And then we are going to try to focus on conquering back the southern tip of our kingdom in a war. Here we are trying, if I remember correct, what we were doing. Yeah, we were checking if our son and daughters are receiving good education and who are their wards. Here we are sending our son to be educated by our wife, that all through the episode she almost all the time she was pregnant. And we are also increasing the control in our domain. Ceredigion, I understood it is called like something like Ceredigion or Ceredigion, but I really like this a little bit French pronunciation, Ceredigion. I don't know why, I just like it, so I will continue like that, even if I know it's incorrect. Right now, we are opening our court to see a colorful talent. Our nephew, if I remember correctly, yes. Our nephew, we are having this decision made that increases his martial. We increase his diplomacy. Yes, I remembered. And of course, our prestige is quite low. And we had to take into consideration also the fact of increasing it using maybe organizing a grand tour or maybe a feast. And in the end, we are gonna organize something. We will see. And that's it. We are going also to declare war on the petty king of Connacht. But here we don't have prestige. We are and we just jump to another of our this is the daughter of our brother, the Duke of the southern portion of Wales, the prince. She eventually, I think, not in this episode but in the next, will become the effective duchess, and we married her to one of our sons, so a marriage between our children. Here we are actually deciding our first dynasty legacy. If I remember correctly, we are gonna go with Glory, if I'm not mistaken. I was actually a little indecisive between Glory and Law. Yes, Glory. See, I'm gonna go towards Glory if I remember correctly. Vassal opinion and marriage acceptance plus 30. That is really good for forming alliance in this period of time. We need men to conquer the rest. My further objective will be the one of conquering Ireland and establish the Kingdom of Ireland. But before, I really wouldn't like to create the Kingdom of Ireland before I will be able to create an empire. Because even Scotland I would really like, but before I would like to settle on the empire, because we need an empire to keep our domain united. Even if we can actually go towards primogeniture, but not at this time, and furthermore not at this time. Because we don't have the technology and our culture doesn't doesn't accept primogeniture, didn't discover it. We are trying to sway our brother in the northern part of Wales. Sorry guys if I just don't call them with their proper name, like the duchies and stuff, but it's really difficult for me to pronounce, and I honestly I don't remember. So I will just refer to the northern Wales, to the domain of our to our brother, a smaller brother, and to the southern Wales, the other domain of our smaller brother. Even if southern Wales is divided between the duchy of my smaller brother, of my younger brother, and my personal domains, whereas we also have a county in the north that I will call the Northern Isle, just because I don't remember the names of the provinces. Yeah, here we are actually waging war against the King of Connacht, in order to restore the unification of Wales. Through this war is really important because we managed to remove the Irish from the southern portion of Wales, and also to establish our direct rule over southern Wales. That is really important for us to retain more gold and more and to construct and build more buildings, and increase the development of the kingdom that right now is really centralized over Ceredigion, and our vassals are actually doing good because my brother, I saw that my brother is doing good, also try to centralize his dukedom in his duchy. Central Wales is controlled by the Norwegians. They are the father of my wife, that eventually will be married to one of our sisters, if I remember correctly, and in the future it will be controlled by our brother-in-law, the son, our wife's brother, that will convert to the Welsh culture, if I remember correctly. So here we won the war, and we actually subjugated the southern portion of Wales that will become our direct domain, because until now we had only Ceredigion. Here I am giving this county to my brother, the Lord, and here we are modifying the vassal contract of our younger brother that, if I remember correctly, is our I don't remember, our diplomacy, our diplomatic. Yeah, my brother-in-law. Yeah, because Callum and August married two sisters. Actually, they are married to the same two sisters. So two brothers that married two sisters. And here we are trying to increase the control of the southern tip of Wales. That until like the finish, the end of the war against the King of Connacht, was a profoundly rebel part to the kingdom, because the King of the Irish in the south didn't really like us and our control. Also, we, if I remember correctly, last episode or this one, we increased the authority in the kingdom to retain more gold. Yeah, because if you can see, we are actually having low control and not a lot of authority, and we are having deep and important problems with our income, and we are gonna try to solve in this episode. And what are we doing here? We are stationing our men-at-arms. No, we are... Yes, we are stationing our men-at-arms. Yep. And here we have a cold war by the King of Norway. I don't think we are going to participate because we don't have money and we don't have really a lot of prestige. And yeah. Here we just understanding what is the situation in Norway, even if we're not gonna participate, because there are too many, and I didn't want to raise our army with low income that we had. I'm sorry, King of Norway. Here we are marrying our brother Maelwen, something like that, to our daughter. So an uncle marrying his niece, just to ensuring an alliance and not the creation of a faction against us by the king, or at least the Duke of the North. It's strange because we are actually we are marrying our son in the meantime. Yeah, it's really strange because we are retaining the Duchy of the North. I don't remember the name right now. The Duchy of Northern Wales, from which Ceredigion is the jure part, but our direct domain is in the south. So it would have been better for us to retain the Duchy of the South. That right now is in possession of my younger brother, while we retain the Duchy of the North. It's the same. It's not really that difficult to understand, or at least it's just messy, a little messy. Here, my brother is actually trying to revoke the title of the county. Yeah, here I am choosing my marshal. Yeah. Yes, I'm choosing my marshal. Yeah. And my brother is trying to revoke the county of Dyfed, and here I am actually starting to understand how we can enlarge our domain. And since the petty kingdom of Ulster was independent at this moment, I actually went for it, and I tried to press claim over the duchy of the kingdom, the petty kingdom, even if it's a duchy tier domain of Ulster. Here we are marrying our daughter with another son of the petty king of the largest domain in Ireland. I never remember the name. And here I'm actually reviving the looks of my son that I don't really like. I prefer another son of mine. I have to be honest. Also for something that happened in game later on. But this is our heir. He's loved by many. He's a good steward. He has good stats, so I think I'm gonna go with him. I will not disinherit him. He has already 2 children, but he's a good heir. Honestly, he has good stats. His wife I don't really like, but it was she is if I remember correctly the daughter of the King of Denmark, so we have also an alliance through her. I am changing a little bit the appearance of her, and I don't want to spoil a lot because something will happen at the end of episode 7, if I remember correctly. Like, it will be in this episode, but as I recorded, it was episode 7. That will actually change a little bit the way we are going to play with our dying King Callum, the first official king of Wales, even if his father Arthur, the bastard lion Arthur, the creator of House Ceredigion, that I literally love to play with in the first episodes. He was actually the Lord of Wales even before the creation of the kingdom. Here we are pressing our claim towards the Duchy of Ulster, and also with the aid of the king of the Duke of Munster, who will be able to actually conquer Ulster. here I will show you a little bit the war that I developed for actually conquering the northern portion of Ireland. It is not what I would have wanted to conquer. First of all, I would have liked to go against England, but at this moment England is too powerful and they are allied with too many people. Even if we have quite a lot of alliances, but it's not quite enough. First of all, we will try to conquer Ireland as much as we can, or portions of Scotland. I don't know. I really don't know. I would like to create more men at arms because in the end our income will be not bad, at least good. And here we are actually declaring war against Ulster. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we are raising our men at arms, and we are going against Ulster with all our allies that we didn't really need, because we had our the Duke of Munster. I was a little bit scared because the Duke of Munster was allied with the petty king of Ulster, but in the end our alliance prevailed, and we managed to keep Munster on our side. We have also the King of Denmark and the King of Norway, also Sweden. So we pretty much have all the Nordics with us. And here I am actually navigating towards Ireland from the Strait, from the Irish Sea, and we are gonna go to the north to conquer their capital in Ulster. I am actually really liking to play as the King of Wales. It was really fun, and I really liked it, and I'm enjoying it. I am a little scared with the succession because eventually we are gonna lose our domain, some of our domains. Since King Callum had a lot of male children, we are gonna lose some of our direct domain over the southern portion of Wales. I don't know if King Arthur will try to retain some of their domains, just because, of course, the King of Wales right now sees pretty much all the land controlled by House Ceredigion. That is not bad, because if you have family ties, it's not bad, but they have claims. Usually our houses retain some claims, and that means that those people will want to claim titles, and it is not bad. Here we are winning the war against Ulster, and we are, of course, imposing our domain over Ulster. This is our mother. If you guys remember, our mother, as a mistake, I married her off to some rando in the Holy Roman Empire. She went to the Holy Roman Empire, and she actually didn't die. So I asked her if she wanted to come back to Wales, and in fact she accepted. And right now she is serving at my court as an educator. She's brilliant, she has good stats, and she's serving us as educator for some of our children. Here, since she is not recognized as Queen Mother because Callum created the kingdom of Wales after the death of petty king or Prince Arthur, and so she didn't become, by law, Queen Mother, but we are treating her as Queen Mother here because she's in reality Queen Mother of Wales, as I consider Arthur the father of the nation, and here I'm giving her a proper crown because for me she's still the Queen Mother of Wales. She's a great character. she helped us a lot. The alliance that we had with her mother, the Countess, if I remember correctly, of Oxfordshire or something like that, proved to be really important for us. Since with Prince Arthur, we used her to conquer our domain, pretty much. Here I'm choosing a crown for her. I think I went with this one, even if it's not really appropriate. No, I changed it, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. Yes, we gave her like the normal one, the fleur de lis, or this one. Yeah, we gave her this one. Yes, we gave her this one, as she is the true queen mother of Wales. If you remember, I gave my character a pearl crown. We created a story behind the pearl crown of Wales, like before, when the Kingdom of Wales, like I don't know, like 200, 300 before the Kingdom of Wales got destroyed and into the petty kingdoms and the principalities from before. The crown of the king and the queen of Wales were taken by some priests, monasteries, like I don't know, monks, and they were brought in southern Wales in a really small abbey. And when Callum created the Kingdom of Wales, those monks brought Callum the pearl crown. Callum and his wife the pearl crown, and now the Pearl Kingdom of Wales is still existing and is stretching also towards Ireland. Here I am explaining that we are actually going to, from now, working on the control and increasing our revenue. That is also quite normal right now. We become higher actually. And here we are trying to marry off some of our daughters to have more troops. We need this troop because originally I wanted to attack England, but in the end I didn't do it. And then here we unlocked another dynasty legacy, and we went with renowned name for prestige, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we went with renowned name. We are going with glory because we need our dynasty to be well recognized, and also because of the prestige. We need a lot of prestige to enact our reforms. I would like to diverge the culture. I would like to proclaim an empire. So there is a lot of things that I want to do. I would like to diverge the culture when we are gonna control some land by the some Anglican Anglo-Saxon land, and I would like to create an hybrid culture with between the Breton, the Welsh, and the Anglo-Saxon culture, but also I don't know if we are gonna take the Irish culture. For now, the Welsh culture is great. I like it, but I think that we may prosper with the Anglic culture hybridization. Here I'm trying to marry my sister, one of my sisters, one of the last sisters that I didn't marry, or if I remember correctly, one of my sisters married different times because their husbands died. Yeah, actually marrying her to him, and if I remember, I will give the Northern Isles to him. Yeah, here I'm reforming the Welsh culture. I am trying, but there is nothing that I can do because we don't have prestige, pretty much. Yeah, prestige will be quite a problem for us, and here I'm checking also the innovations. We are in line pretty much with the Anglo-Saxon culture. Of course, the court there is Norman, and here I don't know what I did. Yeah. We are in line with pretty much the Norman culture. Pretty much. What was I doing here? Yeah, I was just checking our culture. We are gonna see. Pretty much we are in the middle of the episode right now. And we are actually choosing a focus. Yeah. Heraldry. No, holdings, I think we went. Or men-at-arms, I don't remember. Men-at-arms, yes. Yep. Yeah, we need a lot of prestige also because I would like to reform the Welsh culture. Also here, I would have liked to change it between egalitarian or I don't know, bureaucratic. I don't know. We are gonna see what we can do. And right now we need to focus on something else. So our domain. Yeah, here I am actually understanding what we can do with the Northern Isle. And here we are increasing control in the south. Yeah, here I was contemplating the fact that we could actually go against Scotland for the entirety of the Kingdom of Ulster. And here I was trying to plan a grand tournament, but we lacked, of course, what? Prestige and money. We need prestige, and we lacked money, pretty much. I wanted to create a... I had a little bit of money, but not too much. Not enough to create a contest. In Ceredigion. And nothing. Here I am marrying my daughter to a knight for matrilineal. Yep. And here I am demanding the conversion of the Duke of Ulster from insular to Catholic. And also I sent my I never remember the name. I sent the one is our core position that is good with steward. Our steward, yes, our steward. I sent our stewards to promote the Welsh culture in Northern Ireland. So we are actually also changing the culture in Northern Ireland to from Irish to Welsh. And also here I am organizing a feast. In the end, I will end it up with organizing a feast over a grand tour, not tour, sorry, over my god, my English today is not good at all. Yeah, I organized a feast instead of a tournament because I really needed the prestige. Here I'm checking who is gonna come, and I choose to have as a special guest the brother of my wife, that is also the Duke of Central Wales. Right now I think he converted to Welsh culture as us, and we are gonna go to the feast that I organized in Southern Wales in Gwent. because it was more appropriate to organize it there than in Ceredigion itself, in Aberteifi. And here we are actually going with the feast in general. I would really like to know what you guys are thinking about um, the series, how it's gonna go, how am I playing, if I'm doing some mistakes, if you have some advices. Of course, this is my first game in CK3 that I bring to the channel. I am thinking also of bringing a CK3 AGOT mod series soon or later. I was thinking of going with the Baratheon family, maybe during the after the rebellion, after maybe with Stannis Baratheon. I would like to do it, or maybe something else. I really don't know. Right now, I'm focusing on this series. Maybe before actually creating a new series with AGOT mod, I will finish this one. I don't know when we are gonna finish. I will try to finish. My objective is the one of creating the Empire of Anglia. The empire over the British Isles. This is my objective, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. We are gonna go we are gonna go forward as much as we can, as much as it is interesting to go forward. But I will try my best, and yeah, the next series in CK3 will for sure be in Game of Thrones. I still need to understand a little bit how the mod works. I don't really know if I have the final version of the mod. I did just a playthrough with some friends from the United States. The video that you had on House Starly in the channel. I don't really know if we are gonna go forward with that, but we're gonna try it. And here we're just having a feast, increasing our prestige and increasing the relationship we have with our vassals and some other important personalities within the kingdom. And that's it, pretty much. Yeah, we're having... Here I don't remember what I was doing. I'm so sorry, guys. It was really frustrating to lose all the save files, but it is what it is. It happened, so I think it's just a little bit. I find this kind of edit, like this kind of videos on gameplays, to be a little bit more boring. I like that you guys can see what I'm doing in real time. I like a really genuine and straightforward kind of gameplay. I find myself more involved with the game when I watch some gameplays that are done directly instead of some gameplays that are overly cut, overly edited. I really much like a straightforward, simple, and chronologic kind of gameplay when we are playing on CK3 or other strategic games. Tell me, guys, if you would like to have a series also on Europa Universalis 4, because I would like to have a series on that as well. But the problem that I have is that I don't have a lot of DLCs. Actually, I have just one or two, if I remember correctly, because since I changed the computer, I invested my money on CK3, whereas then in Europa Universalis 4. Honestly speaking, I don't even have all the DLCs for CK3 because, of course, guys, like they are quite expensive. And since I don't work, I'm a student. I am a university student. I don't have a lot of money, honestly. I invested on the computer. I invested on CK3 and the DLCs that I bought. They are the most important ones, but I didn't actually bought them all, and I would like to have more. I would like to have a game through Europa Universalis 4, but for now I don't have the money to buy all the DLCs for Europa Universalis 4. On EU4, I count on doing a multiplayer experience with some of my friends that have all the DLCs for. So maybe we will start with that, and we are gonna play with them. But the multiplayer with my friends will be most surely will be in Italian, because my friends are Italian and many of them don't speak English very good. But we will see. I think that also with some subtitles it will be quite good also to follow in Italian. It's not that difficult to follow in Italian. I will try to put some subtitles, or maybe YouTube can generate the subtitles if my language is quite clear. Here you can see pretty much all the British Isles have been united between our kingdoms, England, Alba or Scotland, and Wales. Here I'm entering seclusion because there is a plague somewhere, and we are having the first child of my daughter Susanna, if I remember correctly. And yes, here we are just trying to understand how we can improve the control, and now we have quite a good money income. And here the Queen of Sweden entered war against some Jarmaland, some kingdoms in northeastern Europe, and we are gonna see what we can do. I will not enter this war because we don't have a lot of money right now, and we need to focus on other things. Here I was actually trying to get a claim over Cornwall. In the end, we actually tried to get a claim on Cornwall, but just the Lordship of Devon. And before actually attacking England, I think we are gonna. I don't know what we are gonna do, because I really need the southern tip of England that is of a similar culture to us, but England is too powerful for now. Maybe we are gonna switch our attention towards Scotland, but since we are allied with the King of Munster, it will be difficult for us to attack Scotland right now, because the King of Munster is quite an important ally of us. Maybe if we can actually destroy the alliance with the King of Munster and build one with the King of France, maybe that will be a viable option. I still don't know. Here I am actually upgrading one of our facilities, because I I actually saved a little bit of money for improving our domains, and that's why we are actually improving our farmlands in order to gain more income. And here we are trying to sway our spy master, that is, if I remember correctly, the wife of our heir. I modified the contract, the vassal contract with my brother, to have more feudal taxes, and I guaranteed him council rights. Of course, he is our chancellor, because he has really good diplomacy, and so we guaranteed him pretty much council rights. But we increased the taxes, right? What are we doing here? Yes, we're just chilling. We're just increasing, and we guaranteed him the council rights, and we increased our as everybody. We arranged the marriage, maybe, if I remember correctly, between our daughter, one of our daughters. Yeah, Wolfgue. and I don't remember, honestly. Yeah, Wolf Q and him. And we are actually gonna end the episode in a little bit. We just the end of the episode is just increasing our domain, ameliorating it, getting better with our income that right now is plus 7. Quite good, I would say. We can do better. The Sweden, of course, is actually losing the war because we are not getting involved. I'm really sorry. I'm really bad as an ally. I just use them for my domains and that's it. We are also allied with Denmark, but my objective will be France. I have to say it because France would be a great asset against England or Scotland. But our objective with our next king, with King Arthur, our child and our heir, will be the one of actually constructing men-at-arms, still improving our income, so we can actually improve our men-at-arms, our levies, build more, maybe some regimental camps and something like that, to increase our army to around 5,000, 6,000, around the same that Scotland and England have. Of course, we are a smaller kingdom, but we are a more centralized kingdom than them, and we have actually really high income compared to Scotland. For example, Scotland suffered a lot of civil turmoil and civil wars between the Scots, Gaelic, and Irish for the control over the kingdom. In fact, they changed the name quite a few because the dynasties changed between Scots and Gaelics. And here I am actually seeing where we can remove one of the alliances. We went with the Duchy of Munster. We would like to cancel that, but for now it is impossible. And here we were seeing if we would be able to declare war over England, but it was quite impossible for now. We married the one of okay. What did we do? What did we do here? I don't remember. Yeah, here I was actually just understanding which of my children were better for to become the new king, because I was approaching a good amount of years in game with Callum. But yeah, in the end, Arthur is the best candidate. He already has 2 male children, 2 boys, whereas Callum, my second born, has 2 daughters. I actually have to say that I like more Callum than Arthur, but I actually really understand that Arthur is better for king. They had a slight inconvenience because they were both part of a scheme that later on was discovered. So they were pointed as criminals, but in the end I pardoned them. I pardoned them, and in the end it was alright. And here, yes, here in the end I decided to pardon Arthur, and since I was becoming old and the stress gain was high and my health was poor, I decided to give Arthur the role of co-monarch. Since he is my regent, my appointed regent, I decided to enter in a co-regency or a co-monarchy and give Arthur, my son and heir, the role of co-monarch, so he can actually start governing our land even before I'm dead. I think it's a good way. I will use it since the game implemented this, and here I am actually elevating him as co-monarch. Yes, after pardoning him. And yeah, I elevated him as co-monarch. In another run, I had a really big problem with co-monarchy because I entered a regency. I didn't understand how the dynamic worked, and in the end, my regent, that was, I believe, my wife, had too much power, and it was self-absorbed. So she just cared about herself and her gain, and in the end, yeah, in the end. She was governing at our she was governing, and I didn't have any retinue, I didn't have any income, and he just wanted the crown for herself. Here I'm marrying somebody, and here I'm actually contemplating the fact still to wage war against England, but it was quite impossible. Yes, see, because I was not sure that the Duke or the Petty King of Munster would enter with me, since he is allied with the King of England as well. So I was not really sure, and just for a county, I don't know. In the next episode, I will try, I think, to obtain a claim over the Duchy of Cornwall, and in that case, I will try to go against England. But honestly speaking, I would like to unite Ireland better. Ireland is my first thing, because we can actually improve our men-at-arms quite a lot, in our levies. With here, I'm actually understanding if I can if I can establish an alliance, but he will say no, mostly because of how many alliances we have. But I'm gonna try with the King of France, because France is the arch nemesis of England. And they want northern France for themselves, the Duchy of Normandy. We will try our best. I still don't know what is gonna happen. I still don't know what we are gonna do with Arthur as king. We are gonna also see how the succession works, because maybe with the loss of many titles, I will try to revoke some titles from my brothers and use them. As personal schemers, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I still need to see how much our brothers will like us. But yeah, we're gonna see what is gonna happen. And the episode is almost finished. Here I think I was going to pardon my sons. All right. Yeah, I'm not playing tall, guys. I'm not playing tall. I am a little bit conservative in this game through, since I am quite new to the game. I watched a lot of gameplays, but I'm still not sure of what I would like to do and how to play in a good way. So I'm just trying to play a little bit more conservative and understanding the logics of the game. It's like a game through for me, more than a gameplay. So be patient and just go with me. And I am really happy that I saw that the first few episodes have a lot of views. I'm happy about that. I am really astonished. Yeah, great. I was quite happy with that. And here I pardoned my children, and I am marrying my son, my last son. I think I'm gonna disinherit one or two, because they are too many. I think I have the prestige and the piety, or his family points, dynasty points. I don't know. We will see. Yes, guys, the episode is gonna finish pretty much in in 1 minute, more or less. So I would like to thank you so much for following this episode with me. I know that this is not the usual way I do an episode or just to publish it. I'm so sorry for this. The next episode, episode 7, will come back to be normal. I am currently at my parents' house for Christmas break, as I posted before on my YouTube channel. So I will try to actually record as much as I can, but here I don't have my spaces, my private spaces, so recording might be a little bit difficult. I appreciate a lot, guys, the reactions and the feedback that you are gonna give to me and you're giving me. Hopefully you can do it more and I will get more engagement. But for now, thank you so much. Have a great Christmas break and great Christmas period for those who celebrate it, and for those who do not celebrate it, have a happy period of time with your family and your loved ones. But for now, thank you guys. I'm gonna stop the audio file right now, but you can actually enjoy the last seconds of the video. Bye bye.